So I have been sharing book recommendations in my last two videos, and I can understand how overwhelming it can get for few parents whose kids are still not interested in reading. So this video is for all those parents who want to inculcate the reading habit from a young age. Please watch the video till the end and then head on to the next videos based on book recommendations. So I noticed quite many parents were worried that their kid is still not into reading. So I have few tips which I want to share with you all, and you can inculcate the habit of reading in your kids from a young age. Tip number 1. Look for what interests your kid. If your kid is interested into cars, start with books that are based on cars. You can go for books with Paw Patrol characters, for books with Chhota Bheem characters if that is the cartoon that he loves. Probably your kid loves princesses and fairies, toolbox, dinosaurs, animals. He likes to watch insects. So you can get books based on these that can grab the attention of your kids, and even if it's for a small span of time, it's more than enough. So tip number 2. Start with one book. So start with one book, and preferably a board book because they can stand rough handling, and go for picture books. The books that has lots of bright, vivid pictures, because that will grab their attention, and that is what we are looking for. Tip number 3. Relate to whatever they saw in the book to something in real life. If they have been reading books based on cars, you can show them cars, bulldozers, and all the different types of vehicles. Animals, you can show them all the animals, their sounds. You have to look for anything and everything where you can go back to that book and show them that this is what they saw. Also help in building up their memory skills. Tip number 4. Read to them. You cannot just expect to hand over a book to the kid and you see the kid enjoying it and relishing in the book. You have to read it to them. You have to make it sound funny and interesting, so that's what grabs the attention of the kids, and they know it's something very funny, something very interesting. When you make voices, you make sounds of animals, and you do the voice modulations, and you speak each characters in different voices, you make something sound funny and interesting, they would want to do it again and again. So that is what we are looking for when we are trying to read the book to them, so that they will find the book interesting to be read by themselves. Tip number 5. Let them touch the book, let them explore the book. They might want to tear them apart, they might want to touch them, scribble on them, lots of things with their hands, because they are exploring the book. Start with one book because that will be handled very roughly. You cannot expect the kid to just understand the concept of not tearing the books. You have to gently guide the kid that books are not meant to be teared, and they are not meant to be harmed. You have to handle the book very nicely. So tip number 6. Set an example. If you are interested in reading, it's very likely the kid will also pick up a book and start reading. Read in front of your kid, and they might bring their own book and sit with you, and they will try to read there by themselves. Tip number 7. Set a routine. You can set a bedtime routine, you can set a morning routine, or you can set a together time where you both are reading books. Set a time where you can read the book to the kid, and in the beginning you might want to do it every day at the same time, so that the kid knows what to expect at this time. I have seen lots of parents set a bedtime routine. You can read them a book every night just before the kid goes to sleep, so he knows that this is the routine and he has to read a book with you every day. Tip number 8. Don't worry. Even if you worry, it's not going to help the kid, get interested into reading. Let the kid be. They know what's best for them. Let the kid decide for themselves. Tip number 9. Let go of any and all expectations from the kid to do a particular thing that you want. So that's my tips for you. If you have followed all the tips and you see the kid is still not interested in books, I would say keep introducing books every now and then. Maybe you can try after 2 months, maybe again 3 months, 4 months. Give a break. You can keep 2 to 3 books around the kid, and whenever you see the kid being bored, you can slightly introduce the book to him, and you can say, or maybe you can just sit with a book and you say, oh, this sounds very interesting, I want to read this book, what is this book about? And you might see the kid might come and sit beside you and want to know what is there in this book. These are the tips I have for you. Believe me, these are all that I have used and applied in my life, and that's why P is so very much interested in books. And I would say, please don't get overwhelmed with all the book recommendations. Pick one for yourself. Enjoy this process. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be linking my book recommendations video here, and now you can head on to watch this video. This is my first video with the ring light and my mic. So as you can see, I'm very excited and very happy. So I have finally invested on ring light, mobile holder and mic. If you want a link, let me know in comments, and I'll provide a link for all these products for you. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you.